Hello everyone, it's Warlock. Welcome to my channel and to this video. First of all, I want to say thanks to all subscribers. Big thanks for taking your time watching my new videos. Also, if you do like my content, feel free to subscribe, give a like and share the video. It means a lot. One more thing before I go on with the video. This is my first time talking to you guys and girls, so don't be harsh. So once again, thank you and let's go on with this video. Uh, I will be talking about one ship, the Drake Vulture, and ways how to earn money with it. Also, I'll give some suggestions regarding modules that I found useful, and I will touch upon salvage missions and other ways how to salvage with this ship. It does apply also to Aegis Reclaimer, but that one is another story. Besides all that, I will try to show you how to maximize your profit with Vulture, since new changes to salvage ships and addition of buffer storage do make some things much easier. Vulture and Reclaimer have two main modes, scrapping and disintegration of a hull, and each of those modes get you two different materials, recycled material composite or RMC and construction material or CM. Both have different values. RMC is currently hovering around 14k and can be sold only in major cities, few scrap yards and green hacks. But most profitable it is to sell them at major cities, Lorville, Orison, Area 18 and New Babbage. CM is valued at approximately 6k and can be sold also in the same places, but instead of going to trade centers, you'd need to go to admin's office and sell those there. Scrapping is time consuming sadly, while disintegration is quick one to go with. For Reclaimer it doesn't matter if you mix those two, RMC and CM, since ship has a huge buffer, but the Vulture, my suggestion is to either go for one of those two, because you will end up losing profit with it, since there will always be leftovers from one or another material and you won't be able to extrude a SCU box, and they can only be made of one single material. So I'm starting here at Arson. Reason is I do want to change scrap modules on Vulture. By default it comes with two change scrapper modules, one abrade scrapper module and one ready grip tractor module. Change ones are slow sadly because they cover only 1.5 meters of area, so I rarely use them. What I will do is exchange those two for two abrade models. We already have one, so we need to buy another one. Abrade ones are almost ideal for Vulture. They cover 3.5 meters of area and are a nice balance between change and travel modules. The third one, traveler ones, cover most of the area, taking 6 meters. I like to have them on my ship, so if I need to cover bigger area fast, they are ideal. Those models are available on Reclaimer by default. So my suggestion to all of you that are going to play with Vulture is to get two of abrade scraper modules as primary ones, and then you can either use Chinch or Traveler or even use Ready Grip Tractor model if you like it. I won't change anything else here since they are not that uh, I won't change any other model here since those are not important for this video, but if you wish you can do so. Just take care that your coolers and power plants are strong enough to cool and power everything. Now a few things about Vulture. So it has a 12 SCU off-grid space cargo and it has 13 SCU of buffer space. It can extrude one SCU box and it has one SCU filler station for space. But although it looks small, it has some space in cargo area that we can use for SCU boxes. I will show you here how you can maximize its cargo space to hold 39 SCU of cargo. It is same for either scrapping or disintegration. But to maximize it, as I said, choose one of those. For RMC you can profit approximately 500k currently, while for CM you can profit approximately 230k, and this is materials only. I will come to that later, then we'll talk about ways that you can do salvage. Also, all this is dynamic, so if one of the trading posts is filled with it, you won't be able to sell, and if it has a lot of materials, price will be lower. And this is cross-server, so it has one database for all servers. Just to check our heads are okay, everything is fine, and we are starting the ascent from Horizon. For this little adventure, we will go to Thurston, to its orbiting station HRL2, because I found there one little 890i jump to scrap. So let's see this little video of how we do this. Okay, we are here for L2, and here is our little 890i jump. Just so you know, this ship is enough to fill 4 to 5 full vultures, so it can bring you up to 2.5 millions. Now I will try to see if everything is okay on my ship before I start, so I will exit the seat, go down to filler station. Also, I won't be doing disintegration or munching as CIG first called it, since Vulture is limited by ship size. I think it's MSR or similar ships that are the biggest one you can munch or disintegrate. And as I said before, I don't want to mix materials. Yeah, I stuck at the door. Silly me. Okay, everything seems fine. Let's go back. Also, for some reason, I don't know, maybe it's a bug, but I usually use gimbaled mode for scrapping, for salvaging, and for some reason it didn't work here up until I turned on my weapons back. Now I don't know, as I said, maybe it's a bug, because I did unlock them, you can see on the interface, but they didn't work. Yep, turned on the weapons, and here we go. Okay, so this is first 13 SCU buffer almost done. And we didn't use a lot of Origins hull. Yep, that's it. Done. Let's go and arrange our boxes. So first time we'll go through the ship, we don't need to exit it. As you can see on the filler station, I select auto eject, and as I said before, Vulture can only output one SCU boxes. So my suggestion here is to fill first off-grid space and to use few boxes just to destabilize other ones on the grid, as you will see now. Take care that your boxes don't intersect each other. This can make boxes unstable and your ship to explode. Also, as you will see, I won't be going back to cabin via ship passage, but outside. Take time doing this. If for some reason boxes stop extruding, just go to the filler station and restart it. They come out in a 3-second interval, and if something is blocking the filler station port, they will stop. So let's rearrange them. As you can see, I just put one box on the grid so I can fix other boxes. And here is, so one box was blocking the port and it stopped. So you just go back and press the button underneath that says to continue extruding. And I will open the door so I can easily get out and put boxes. That's it. That's first batch. Now let's close the big doors of our storage compartment and let's go back to the pilot's cabin. And let's start the second batch. Okay, second 13 SCU buffer is done. This time we'll go to the cargo outside of ship. And also one thing to note this time around, we won't be extruding all 13 boxes. We don't have enough space for 13 boxes in the storage. we will block last box by extruding only 11. 12th will stay on the filler station port. You will see now that in the video. And for easier organization of the boxes, I will pull them out of the ship and just set them aside so I can pull all of them out. Okay, filler station starting with extruding. As you can see, I will put boxes first. So we need to count boxes. So we did one. This is the second one. Here comes the third one. This is the fourth one. Fifth. Sixth. Yeah, but we'll do another side now so we don't clutter them so much. This is the seventh one, so we need 4 more. Eighth one. Ninth one. And we see only 8 here because we put one on the grid at the beginning. This is the 10th box. Okay, this is the 11th box. We will take that one and we will start arranging them now. So the 12th box we won't move. As you can see, I left the 12 there. So extruder stopped extruding boxes, filler station stopped extruding boxes, and now we will just place other boxes and fix them in the grid because the grid is left. The reason why we cannot extrude 13 boxes is the filler station port cannot hold 2 boxes on one and another. So the box that is at the filler station extrusion port can only hold one. We cannot put one above because it will intersect other boxes and that can explode the ship. As said before, take your time doing this. Okay, this is it. Let's close the door and let's go for the third batch of 13 SCUs. Now when you enter this, you will see filler station block. This is normal. We left one box on the filler station extrusion port, so that's why we have this message. It will work normally, it will fill up the buffer again, and that's what we'll use. Now it's time to go and sell our goods. So we have another 13 SCU, this is third batch. And since we are on her L2, Lorville is pretty close, and we'll go to the trade center since we have RMC boxes. And with this we have 39 SCU of RMC in our ship. There is one problem with this. You will need to go back to your ship and extrude third batch of RMC once you sell those that are in the storage compartment. So I will talk now a little bit about missions. There are paid missions, legal and illegal. Legal are basically you buy for a salvage ship, go to ship and salvage, or disintegrate, it doesn't matter. For illegal, there are two types of missions. One is paid for ship. You will have 30 minutes to do your job before the cops come, authorities come. Or the second one is you will be paid for completing a mission, but ship must be gone, and the timer is 1 hour. This is good for disintegration, and with Vulture you will get 80k per ship plus goods you gather. And then there are free ship floating in space, like this 890 that I found, or ship parts, but those are currently bugged and do not render in. They are most profitable. So there are three different parts. Small ones are 0.8 SCU of RMC. Middle ones, they are like wing, they are 4 SCU of RMC. And the big ones, they are like bent ones, they are like 10.5 SCUs. And 4 of those big ones can fill your Vulture. And they can be done in 10 to 15 minutes. As you can see, we have 15.2 million. And we are selling our RMC boxes, and as you can see, the RMC is almost filled in Lorville, so max is 4,000 and it's currently at 3,840, which means we won't be getting that much of money for boxes.
Welcome to the
And currently it's 13.3k. So we sold both on-grid and off-grid cargo. Now we need to return to hangar and do in order to rearrange the third batch of boxes. So as I said, you will see now in background that I'm rearranging those boxes, and while doing this I will talk about that illegal missions that you will be paid for. This is good stuff. So basically you take mission with Vulture or Reclaimer, doesn't matter, and your job is to make ship disappear. So with Vulture you can disintegrate the 80k mission. You will be paid 80k plus all the goods that you get from, and you can do that over and over and over again. With Reclaimer, since it has bigger buffers, you can do the 250k mission, which is usually Hammerhead, and those really are a lot of money. But as you can see, as you saw right now in the Lorville Trading Center, more of those boxes are sold, less money you will get. It's not a huge deal, but each trading post has limit how much they can get. In Lorville, I think there is a refresh rate of 500 boxes per 10 minutes for RMC. Now I don't know for CM, because I didn't sell those that much, but I assume it's similar. Now let's see this till the end, and we will see how much we'll get. Yeah, one more thing that I mentioned. So there are free floating ships around, and there are those ship parts floating around. Ship parts are currently bugged, so you will see them as signature of 2000 multiplied by how many parts there are, but the problem is that for some reason they don't render in until you physically hit them with your ship. And ships that are lying around, they are usually signature of 3000, like that A90i that I get. Uh, I don't know when this bug will be fixed, I really don't know. But they are pretty much profitable. Once again, I did block the filler station port. And now let's go for the final score. So we had, as I said, 15.2 millions. We will see how much we'll get.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System. Please visit.
So as you will see, we will sell now the last batch and we will get 15.72 million, which means we've got 520k alpha UAC from one run on 39 SCUs of RMC. Boys and girls, thanks once again for staying with me. Thanks for watching this video. I hope it's useful. Like, share, subscribe. 07